What's up guys, it's Gaming here and welcome back to the Call of Duty Black Ops 3. This series, as you know, is me going through the campaign, showing you tips and tricks for getting through the campaign on realistic difficulty. This time we're in Mission 3 in Darkness, and as per usual I'm using the same equipment, same grenades, tactic, abilities and everything. If you haven't seen any of the previous videos, a link to the playlist will be in the description, so you can see the rest of the missions of the game. But for those of you who haven't seen any of the missions, the first tip is, if you have it, it's not a big deal, but it's useful. That's being level 20 in campaign, and the reason you want to be level 20 is for something I will tell you in a second. But straight after this cutscene, duck straight behind this box, because if we switch our ability on, you can see there's like 25 enemies back there. That's not good. Get rid of that. So yeah, get straight behind this box. Now the reason you want to be level 20 is because once you hit level 20 you can change what abilities you have equipped during the game, and for the most part we're going to be using the chaos abilities of adaptive immolation and enhanced sonic AP, but the first time in the game we're going to be using terminal breakdown, which targeted exosuit will attack its user, basically meaning the big tough guy that's back there somewhere, him, you can see highlighted, he won't be able to attack us for like 5 seconds, so you'll be able to put some bullets into him. Now the game by default gives you this micro missile launcher that you saw at the beginning of the level, but that does absolutely nothing to the big guy, because why do I have that equipped? There we go. Yeah, the micro missile launcher does absolutely nothing because he has an ability as part of his exosuit that deflects rockets and grenades, so you can't hit him with explosives. It has to be all bullets. And if you're level 20 like I am, I do actually have that ability equipped to myself, so all grenades and missiles will be deflected off me, like I've got an invisible shield around me, which is pretty handy. Unless you're in a tight room and a grenade comes through the door, then it's just gonna bounce right next to you anyway and won't make a difference. So we're gonna use terminal breakdown, and he's looking straight at us, which is not a good plan to be, you know, stepping out right now, because he will kill you straight away. So you want to wait till he's turned around to be able to pop out and get him, or if you're quick enough, you might be able to. Did we get him? No, we got the wrong guy. If you're quick enough, you might be able to get him before he shoots you, but he is very accurate. You won't stand much of a chance. There we go. So he is vulnerable for a few seconds. So there we go. Basically, as soon as his little mark shows back up, duck behind cover straight away. Or if you don't feel confident enough, duck, you know, just before that, only put half a clip into him or something. But as you can see, it goes down pretty damn quickly, like that. Previously I was using mass overload, which is, as you can see, temporarily blinds and deafens human enemies, and it doesn't work on him. As soon as he gets hit by any bullets, the effect disappears straight away. It'll start shooting you, which I found out the hard way multiple times during my first time playing through the game on on realistic. Which, if you haven't seen any of the videos, I mentioned this in the first one, I haven't actually beaten the game completely on realistic. I've only got the last mission to do, and that is the most difficult one. or at least for only one part of the mission, which I'm sure you all know what section that is. It's obviously the big robot fight thing. After you jump out the parking lot. Before we go on, if you go in here, and just on there is a collectible. Now, with the previous videos, as I said, I won't be showing you all the collectibles. It's just if you go past some and I remember, I'll tell you. But I'm not purposely going to go off in a random direction just to show you where a collectible is. Just as I say, if I remember. Which is a weird thing with me. Like, names and story of games I usually forget pretty quickly. But collectibles I, for some reason, remember. Like, I don't remember what the story of the game is. Of this game. I have no idea. But the collectibles, I can pretty much remember most of them. So it's a bit weird. But anyway, as soon as you get out here, some enemies are going to be on this power plant. Attack them with your ability, that'll kill them. And will get you the accolade, no prisoners. So, just a little tip there. I didn't even know that was an accolade, I just used my ability the first time and I managed to get it. A lot of the accolades you will obtain just through playing the game. Like, you probably won't even know that something was an accolade and you'll unlock one. Like I did with that. But hey, it's pretty cool. It's gonna take a while to get 100% of the achievements in this game, because you know you gotta earn. One of the things is earning all the decorations in campaign, and the campaign, to earn all the decorations, for one of them you have to unlock all camos, attachments, all guns, and you basically just have to unlock everything. And yeah, that's going to take a very long time, because I unlock the camos for assault rifles, LMGs, snipers, not the shotguns I don't think, but all the other primaries. It takes 650 kills to get the top camo, and yeah, that's going to take a while. I mean, I've probably done what correlates to 2 complete playthroughs, and I've gotten all the camos for 2 guns, and that's it. So it's gonna take a while, and especially since if you're playing realistic campaign, oh, I should have waited for my ability to charge, that's my fault. Always wait for your ability to charge before going into a new area, because otherwise you're likely to get killed. Thankfully I wasn't getting attacked too much. That guy was a bit stupid, but you might not be so lucky, so always let your ability charge before you go into a new area. Come on. Oh yeah, I could just shoot him through the wall. Since it's thin enough. Let's see if we can... Will that go? Hey, we got him. Nice. So yeah, it's going to take a while to get all the camos. And I think all the pistols was 150 kills, I think, for the camos. So that's going to take a long time. Okay, where did this guy show up from? He's never appeared before. Where'd he go? Yeah, you want to come up over to this side, obviously. Behind cover. Take a few of them out. Run to the next cover. Be it this one or that one, whichever you prefer. So more enemies spawn, and you know, wait for the ability to show up again. And rinse and repeat. As I say with all sections of the game, it is the easiest way to get through the campaign. It's the only way really you're going to get through the campaign. It's pretty much impossible to, or it is impossible to play through the entire campaign without using any abilities. That's just ridiculous. I'm talking on realistic difficulty, obviously. Oh, here comes some more enemies, and wait a few seconds, and boom, there we go. We've got a few more enemies, and you can see the boat is rocking up and down, obviously, because it's on the waves. And when it rocks towards you, the enemies become exposed, and you can kill them. Of course, I do have terrible aim, which is why it's taking longer for me. Okay, you'll know when the enemies are all dead because Hendrix will say all clear. Okay, there was one there. I'm pretty sure there was one around there. There he is. Hendrix, what are you doing? Oh, we've got one more up here. Oh, and two more. Oh, there we go. We're all clear now. Okay, so we've got to go to this computer, and then we're going to do a slow-mo breach through that door. Which we're going to be using... Well, you can obviously do it with just your gun if you want, but obviously the easiest way to do it is using your ability, the Enhanced Sonic AP. I always forget the name. Use the Enhanced Sonic AP to take them out straight away, and it's easy. So there we go, and boom, we have abilities. Bang. Okay, I failed with one, but there we go. It wasn't difficult. There we go, and we're gonna skip all the cutscenes. I didn't mention this at the beginning of the video, but if this is the first video of this series you're watching, I am skipping all the cutscenes because you've obviously seen the cutscenes because you've obviously played through the game once. Oh, there's a collectible on the other side of that mound of rubble if you want to go get that. So yeah, I'm skipping all the cutscenes because you've obviously played through the campaign once already. I always reload my weapons at any armory or ammo resupply. Not that I ever really need to, because I pretty much have full ammo most of the time anyway. But I just always do it anyway. I don't know why. Yeah, use your... Well, it doesn't really matter which one you use. I prefer using the adaptive immolation to take out the robots first. But do what you want and then just... let Hendrix take everyone else out, and it's as simple as that. Oh, at the beginning, if it's your first time watching these videos, I mentioned my loadout. I didn't mention that I have a rocket launcher as my secondary. That's because the you know, pistols are going to be pretty useless on realistic difficulty, so don't even bother having it equipped. Equip some sort of explosive. I prefer this, I prefer this, simply because it is a rocket launcher. You know, you can have the war machine and fire a bunch of grenades if you want, but I've never used it, so I don't know what it's like, if it's got a timer on the grenades, or if it's like an instant thing, an instant explosion. I have no idea. But I recommend that rocket launcher I have equipped. It doesn't, as you can obviously see, have the sight, so it doesn't lock on to vehicles. But you know, you don't really need that unless the vehicles are obviously far away, in which case anytime that a vehicle does show up that the game wants you to destroy, it always provides you with a rocket launcher that has a sight on it anyway, so it doesn't matter. This is just really for, you know, extra firepower against those robot vehicles. You know, instead of having a reload, you can just quickly switch to this instead. Equip the micro missile launcher, or I won't. How about that? So Hendrix is using the Firefly swarm here, which this is why I don't use the Firefly swarm. It takes so long for it to kill enemies, and it doesn't even kill enemies, as you saw just then. It doesn't always kill them. Whereas this enhanced Sonic AP takes them out straight away, so that's why I use it. So you've obviously been seeing what I was doing. As soon as we walked into this building, I had the ability ready to take out the first set of enemies, and then, you know, I stayed behind cover and just repeated over and over. Now the right shields, obviously the easiest way to deal with those is with this ability. You can obviously throw a stun grenade or the EMP if you like, for them to, you know, get disorientated and move their shield out of the way. But obviously the ability is the easiest way to do it, because you can obviously kill them through the shield. The shield doesn't block your ability, so around this corner we're going to have 3 more right shielders, so have the ability ready and boom, they're dead. Then we've got this guy and 2 more guys are going to come out from over here when we step forward. So get behind cover, and here they come, and wait for your ability to charge again. Or you could just step out and go like that, but that's a bad idea, as you just saw. And if you do that, you get put back here, which is annoying. So don't do that. So obviously I'm just gonna cut back to where I was, so you don't have to watch this again. Yeah, with that tactical rig with the bouncing grenades, watch out, because they can still land right next to you, as I said earlier, if you're in an enclosed space. Okay, we're back to where we were, and that guy didn't come out of that doorway this time. So let's continue round, and through this door we're going to go up some stairs, and we are going to be met with a cutscene, which we're obviously going to skip. And we can resupply or change our equipment if we want to, which I'm obviously not going to. I don't know why I just did that. Now I don't really remember what's happening next, to be honest with you. Oh, I think I might know actually. It's where we're going through a bunch of wrecked buildings with yeah. Okay, I can actually lock onto that, even though I'm pretty sure it was robots that were up there. So that don't make too much sense. Or there's a human over there somewhere. Please let me duck. There we go. So yeah, just let Hendrix do most of the work. He's going to go straight up through that window at the front there. And we're going to be going up those stairs. Because we're not stupid enough to head straight on in to that window. But we've got quite a bit of cover here, and they're focused on Hendrix, so you can take them out with your gun if you want to. So let's head up here. Oh, another side note, there's a collectible back through that doorway. Just to your right as you go through the door. Boom. So it's those two, take it out. Oh, it looks like this guy's still alive. Oh, no, he's gone. Thing you want to notice, I never mentioned this, now we're fighting robots quite a bit now. I should mention it. The regular black robots just walk forward. But the ones that are slightly red, which... Whoops, that was my fault. The ones that are red do like side dash out of the way when you start shooting them, so just be careful, because I have been killed many times by those guys because they've dashed and killed me. Well, you saw them dashing in towards the end of the second level when we were running along the top of the train. There's a good opportunity right there to use the adaptive immolation, because they were grouped up. Now again, they're not going to be focused on me, so I can poke my head out of cover a little bit. They won't attack me. There's only one left now. Oh no, two more. Let's just wait. Not that I need to, but... Okay, Hendrix took him out. Or it. Really. It's a robot, not a human. What am I talking about? Bang bang, there goes two robots. We can obviously throw an EMP in there. Take out... Well, not a lot. Didn't look like I actually stopped any of them. And he's, for some reason, not even dead. Did I only take out his legs or something? What's going on there? Okay, gonna move slightly forward. As always, have this ready. Well, yeah, look at that. We've got a big turret there, which we could. Although there's not really much point since we're at the end of a hallway anyway. No, that's not a turret, that's a human. Which for some reason I cannot lock onto. Oh, because it was part of the story. That's probably why I couldn't blow him up.
Get to work on that relay. Make sure these sons of bitches can't talk to each other. Kane, comms are coming down as we speak. Where are you?
I can't actually skip this cutscene. I would if I could.
On our way. Structure's unstable. Could break apart at any
Yep,
point.
like this building just here.
You don't want bad weather to be part of your epitaph.
I don't think there's too much left to this mission, so we could be ending it. You know, oh no, we got this section. Forgot about this. So down here we're going to have a bunch of human enemies, robots, and one of those heavily armoured robot guys. There's going to be two or three snipers in that building right at the back. One to the building over to the right where that far blue light is, just above my optical sight. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We're going to be sticking to this left building the entire time, because going down to the floor would be suicide. So don't do that. So we're going to switch back to our enhanced Sonic AP just to quickly take out that guy. And we're going to run, slide. Oh, that was close. Slide behind this wall. The sniper is directly opposite, or diagonally opposite, I guess. Where is he? There he is. And as always, the sight gets turned off after a cutscene, which is, as I said before, annoying. So this really, you just want to take your time, because you know it's pretty exposed. So you will, and I will most likely get killed at least once trying to do this. So as you can see, there are two snipers at the back. Can't actually do anything there. We're going to go down to the bottom and then round. And a load more enemies come out. No, I don't want to resupply, I want to reload. Not that I need to, because I fired one bullet. But as I said before, it's just something that I always do. And of course we got Kane, and I think Hendrix is there as well somewhere. So they'll do most of the damage against these guys. But you know, just chip in every now and then with your abilities and take out a few. The heavily armoured guy will be the last person that's alive. So yeah. Just to let you know. There's a sniper there. Oh! Accolade complete blast zone. What is this? Where's blast zone? There. Kill 2 RPG enemies in under 1 second. Nice. And there's the heavily armoured guy right there. So we're not even going to touch him yet, because there's still other enemies. These guys will be doing most of the damage against him. So let's run across. May have been a bad idea. Oh yeah, because he noticed me. Luckily he doesn't jump up here. Well, I think actually it's maybe happened once, and that's it. But that was on my easy playthrough, not the realistic playthrough. So I mean, I still die because these guys are powerful and they do kill you pretty easily on any difficulty. But let's pop up, use this ability, and take him out. Well, not completely, because you gotta use it twice to be able to kill him. I don't know if maybe because we are disabling his exosuit, kind of. I don't know if maybe then grenades will work against him. I haven't tried that. Maybe I should do that on this next try once he gets out. So let's try that. And disabled. And yeah, see? The grenades just fire straight up in the air. Whoa, and he's shooting at me. That's what that yellow marker means. So don't come out of cover when that's showing. We should have him killed. Yep, there we go. As I said before, it takes two hits with the ability to be able to take him out. Well, if you're obviously putting in pretty much a full clip of ammo while you're doing that. Oh, that's not the door I'm supposed to go through. Oh no, maybe it is.
Okay, let's find
What was that ability called? Terminal breakdown. Yeah, and we've got to wait for these guys to move this barrier, even though there's clearly enough space for us to move through this side of it. Like, there's no real reason to move this girder. Boom, and they're all dead. Simple enough. So yep, that was the end of the mission. So that was In Darkness, mission 3. So really, all you need to do, as with all of them, is take your time. And with the heavily armored guys, as you saw, that ability that I've forgotten already, even though I read it literally like 20 seconds ago, where you disable the exosuits. Yeah, use that ability if you have it. If you don't, then just only attack him when he's not facing you. That's the only thing. It'll take obviously longer to be able to kill him that way, because you'll only be able to put like 5 to 10 bullets in him at a time. But yeah, you can do it. It'll just take a lot longer. But there we go, that is mission 3, In Darkness. I hope you enjoyed the video. As I said at the beginning of the video, if you want to see more of this guide, the link to the playlist will be in the description. But if you want to keep up to date straight away, subscribe. And yeah, this has happened like 5 times, being disconnected from the servers. And when that's happened, I've had to restart a mission all over again. So that's pretty annoying. So come back for the next video, where we will be going into provocation. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.